Hey you guys, it is Jamie and Jeff Kaufman here coming at you live for our Thursday, what are we calling it? Real life behind the scenes Thursday.
Yeah.
This is life. So anyways, I was on this afternoon doing a big welcome, and tonight is our dose of food allergy encouragement for you. And I want to introduce you to my cute husband. So he's been doing the food allergy thing as long as I have, obviously, but you guys see me doing it and not him all the time. So we know that there's been questions about having the dads come in, and so he wanted to come in and just say hi and introduce himself, and then maybe you can show dads this video and get them involved as well. Are we plugged in here? Hold on. Technical difficulty.
Low power mode enabled. We're good.
All right, so this is Jeff. We've been married almost
18 years.
18 years. This month, it's June.
Yep.
Woohoo! And so, yes, we were married for 6 years before we had food allergies and kids. So we did a lot of fun stuff in those days. And we've dated since we were in high school. So we've known each other for quite a while. So I just have a couple of questions that we're going to go through, and if you guys have any questions that you want us to ask dads, go ahead and leave them here. And just like when we had Dr. Bob on, if we can get to them tonight, we will. Otherwise, we will save them for our monthly dad features, which we're hoping to do, right? All right, so my first thing that we wanted to talk about was, I know who you are now, Jeff, my hubby. What do you like to do around our food allergy house? He helps me out a lot because I'm busy on the blog a lot. So you pick up a lot of my slack.
Yeah, well, the good thing is I like to cook. I don't mind cleaning and doing household chore type thing. I kind of like doing the service thing. So I do a lot of cooking.
Way better cook than I am.
And I don't know, I guess that's it.
Yeah. The garden.
Yeah, I like the garden.
You are rocking the garden. Every year he fine-tunes the garden. We finally figured out how to keep the rabbits out.
Yeah. It gets a little bigger and bigger every year, so that's good.
Yep.
So we got stuff growing back there right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of getting you on a little bit of the organic.
Oh, it's all organic.
Yeah, like food allergies have kind of, I mean, we used to eat everything from a box and cans, and food allergies made us start thinking more naturally. Let's see, sure wish my phone would catch up with you all. Oh, shoot. Well, we had that problem today, but then it was only one person, so I think hopefully everything is going okay. He's the tech guy, so tell us what you do at work.
I work for the local TV station, and I'm the creative director there. So our department, we make commercials and do marketing and stuff like that. So but I'm in a lot of meetings and things like that. So.
And you taught me everything I know about Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Lighting.
Oh yeah.
Having your battery powered up all the way.
Well, you're a quick learner. Everything looks good. That's what you're doing. So just little tips here and there.
Yeah, he gives me lots of good tips about how to do video well. And really, I mean, that's what's helped Milk Allergy Mom a lot, is doing live video. So I'm grateful that you taught me how to do this technical stuff and all the computer stuff and all that stuff. Food allergies have been a turning in your diet around. We are out of a box all the time, too. No more. I work in marketing as well.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Are you in TV? What other kind of marketing is there? All kinds, right?
Yeah.
Magazines and stuff like that. So yeah, like we actually, now you buy like organic seeds for the garden and all that stuff. So just baby steps. I mean, we totally were the processed food people before.
Well, yeah, I mean, food allergies, you have to do that, right? There's not a lot of box stuff that we can have or can eat or you can eat. So but we know you can eat natural stuff, fruit and vegetables and meat and things like that. So keeping it simple, it's been very helpful and easy.
Mm-hmm. Teaching the kids how to grow the food.
Yeah, you just
definitely.
Learn. Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to brag on Jeff a little bit because there's a lot that's happened at Milk Allergy Mom that would not have happened without him. Even though I do a lot of the work, he's been the one that's had a lot of good ideas for us. So when Miles was first diagnosed, like the first words that came out of my mouth crying on the couch of how are we going to have this new life, I said, well, I guess I'm going to have to figure out a way to help people with this. I guess we've been dosed this for a reason. And you're the one who said maybe you should do a blog, which blogs were just beginning, and you're always way more on the tech know-how than up and coming and all that stuff. So you're the one who talked me into starting a blog, and I had no idea what I was doing.
I don't even really remember that.
You don't remember that? It was like, how long ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And then you're the one who got me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Judith, she's always on here. She's like one of our regulars. My husband works for an ISP here, and he's taught me a lot of tech as well. I don't even know what ISP is.
Internet service provider.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, good. We can bond over technology then. So he's the one who made me put Milk Allergy Mom on Facebook. I wasn't even on it personally.
She was so anti-Facebook.
Anti-Facebook.
Yeah.
And you're the one who talked me into getting an iPhone.
Yeah.
For blogging, and everybody on Milk Allergy Mom Facebook was saying, yeah, I was like, should I get one? And everybody's like, yes, get one, you'll love it. Well, of course, we've done a lot with my little iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
We've launched Milk Allergy Mom on an iPhone. So, and the other things I just wanted to brag about you, definitely the group. You know I have a lot of crazy ideas. Milk Allergy Mom. You're the one who keeps me grounded. I mean, he's the one who really, I tried to be like a gourmet cook blogger for a while. Tried to like take all fancy pictures and stuff. And you were like, it's probably not your thing, Jamie. I tried to be like healthy food blogger. Like I tried no sugar everything. That didn't go so well.
Well, you're just a down-to-earth person, and that comes across and relates well with people, just being down-to-earth. So
you're marketing savvy. So yeah, he was like, Jamie, just talk about real life. That's what you're really good at. You make people comfortable and just do what you do well. So it took me a while to really believe you. And I would tell myself, just be yourself. Just do your life thing. People actually might care about eating Oreos and how to go to the dentist with food allergies. And you were right. So here we are. Finally was starting to see people doing these private groups. And I said, Jeff, I've got it. I finally found something I think that you'll approve of me doing. A big project that I think will be good for us. They say we're precious, and that's sweet. Is it just me, or are him and Miles twins? Yes, Miles takes after Jeff, and Graham sort of looks like me, but our personalities are flip-flop. So Miles is very type A and perfectionist and doesn't ever want to be wrong. Introverted. I really am an introvert, and he's really an extrovert. So you are not going to see that in this video, but that is the honest truth. So yeah, our personalities are flip-flopped. So yeah, you are a big Miles. But what was I saying? You're the one. So when I told you about the private group idea, like I think I've told this story before. He didn't like really respond at first, which all my ideas he doesn't really respond really quickly because he kind of like thinks about it for a minute. And I thought he forgot and like was moving on because you were cooking, which is what you do well. And then he kind of turned around and was like, you know what? I think that would be a good idea. And I about like fell over because I always have bad ideas.
Not bad, just a lot of them.
I have a lot of ideas. And he said, I think that is something that we could do. And it's been months in the works. We've been doing a lot of behind the scenes tech behind the blog, all kinds of stuff. So we're finally here. Today we launched the group that you put your seal of approval on.
Yeah.
And agreed.
Thank you for joining, everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. And we hope more people will see this on the replay because we want them to meet you.
Exciting to get to know everybody.
Yeah, just going to meet all the diehards. Like, is that what we are? The hardcore milk allergy moms. And just invite the dads to come in and join us because we want it to be a welcoming place for dads. So we've talked about what you do for your job, how you've been behind the scenes helping keep Milk Allergy Mom on a good track. What you like to do around the house because you fill in a lot of holes for me because I like to keep busy. I'm like the worker bee of the family. You like to make sure we have fun and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to have fun. You like to play games with the boys, and
yeah.
I'm like the homeschool slave driver, and You're the fun dad. So he is a very fun dad. I'm glad that he likes to be home and help us out a lot. So my next big question was just how is food allergy life different than what you were expecting married family life to be like? So 11 years ago, everything changed.
Yeah.
And how does that look for a dad? Like, what were you expecting, and how did it end up different? And is that good or bad? Or
Well, I mean, obviously the first thing is food, right? How we eat is completely different. That is not. I mean, we don't go out to dinner together as a family. We don't, like you said, buy box food or just bring home a big pizza at night for everyone to eat. So definitely eating has changed, and for the good, actually. We don't do all that stuff, so that's good. What else? Well, you stayed home. We weren't sure, if you were going to stay home or not. And yeah, so that looks different. And we homeschooled. We probably would not have homeschooled if he wouldn't have had an allergy. And it's super awesome that we are now. We love it.
Yeah.
And so
you did math today with them.
Yep.
While I was launching. I kind of feel like an astronaut. I've said the word launch a lot. We
just watched Apollo 13. So
we did. We just watched Apollo 13 with the boys.
Yeah.
They were fascinated. We did that on Memorial Day, so I felt like we were like American hero honoring watching that movie. It was pretty cool. He is so like my husband. He and my husband would get along. Yay!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe
we will
get
love
to go
that.
know each other on Facebook.
Yeah, get to know each other on Facebook. I have bigger plans, but I haven't told you about them yet.
Okay.
It involves vacations and stuff.
Okay.
Disney, eating in restaurants,
Sure.
meeting people.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
So, if this goes well, I said it. Okay. All right. So, food allergy life looks a little different. Staying home, homeschooling, pizza nights, not quite what we thought it would look like.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about pizza night sometime for us, right?
Sure. We still do have pizza night.
We do have pizza night, but it's a little bit different, and I kind of put you in charge of it because it's a lot of potential cross-contamination, and it freaks me out. So I'm more of the scaredy cat with food allergies, and you're more like the adventurous one and willing to take some risks, and I trust you with it. I'm just like, okay, if that's pizza night is that important, then you figure out how to do it, because I might have a panic attack, but you do it. So we're going to talk about that sometime, right?
Yeah. I mean, just in general, though, it's like, you just really have to be diligent. If you're going to mix dairy foods or whatever your allergy is with non-dairy, you just have to be super diligent to keep it separate, wash your hands, and all that stuff, as you guys probably know. So, or just make it all allergy-free. And we do that, too.
Yeah. We can talk about how we used to be, like, we mixed dairy and non-dairy. Then we had our anaphylactic reaction. Miles has had the EpiPen once, and Jeff's the one who did it. So we're gonna talk about that. Like, when we were talking about what to do tonight, we kind of started getting a running list of things to talk about. And we also want you guys to leave your questions, because we want to know what you want to talk about with dads. So you're the adventurous one. We'll talk about. And you have a good system for pizza night. Like, you really have a system. You have to tell me, you left me in charge of pizza last night, and he literally gave me instructions.
Yeah.
Which was, like, kind of struck me funny, because I was like, I should really know this stuff.
It's just basic stuff, though. Keep stuff separate. This pan's for this, and that pan's for that.
It is, but my brain goes all over the place all the time. Like, I'm always, on Facebook answering moms. The kids are asking for me, so I'm always distracted, and you know that. And I'm like a thinker, and so I'm always like in my own head. And
well, I mean, like they say, it tends to be. It's not always. It tends to be guys can focus on one thing, like laser focus, right? You ask a guy when he's in the garage tinkering on tinkering something in the garage, what's he doing? He's tinkering on something in the garage. He's not thinking about anything else. He's tinkering something in the garage. So when I'm doing pizza, I'm laser focused on that, where you ladies can do a lot of things at the same time.
Which can be detrimental sometimes.
Yeah.
When it comes to food allergies.
But you just got to be careful, super careful.
Yeah, you are. You're good at focusing, and there's probably a place for both of us, but pizza night is definitely your jive.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it. Last night went okay.
Yeah, I think. I was gone.
You were gone. He went out to go play bocce ball because, again, he likes to make sure he balances work and play well, and he was filling in at bocce ball league at work, so I was in charge of the pizza. All right. Do you guys have any questions that we can answer right now, or anything that you would like to know about Jeff and Jamie Kaufman? We are just very excited to be able to be here in a private group just talking about our everyday life. Like, that was a big draw to doing the group. So if you guys, the ones who watched this on the replay, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them for us. So my last thing that I wanted to inspire dads, or whatever, I don't know the word for it, but final thought before we go, because you're going to actually take the boys to the park in a second.
Yes.
Cool dad. Cool dad right there. I'm going to be adding people to the group. All right. What is your favorite dairy-free product to enjoy with Miles? Because you do eat some dairy. We balance the dairy in our house now.
Yeah.
But if you were going to eat the same thing with Miles, what tastes the best and most normal?
Well, I mean, there's stuff, like, first thing that popped in my head was, like, just like a root beer, having a root beer with them, you know, like that's
a good one.
Root beer in a bottle or a Pepsi or something like that. Just drinking a soda. It's both natural. We both can have it, and there's no worries of that.
You like the really cold root beers in the bottle, not just like a can or a 2-liter, but you guys get like the nice fancy. Yeah. What's the brand?
IBC root beer. Well, there's a lot of it. I like
IBC root beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do that when I'm gone. The kids are like, "We drank lots of soda when you were gone, Mom."
Well, not a lot, but a little.
It was a lot when they were little, but now they're bigger. It's not a lot.
I guess a whole bottle seems like a lot.
Yeah. They've been doing that since they were little.
Yeah.
Had root beer night.
But I don't know. I think you know, something that's normally dairy that's not. We had cauliflower a couple weeks ago and just made a cheese sauce to go on top of the cauliflower. I thought that turned out really well, and it was really, really good.
A dairy-free cheese sauce?
Yeah, just, you know, just a normal roux with some almond milk and then his dairy-free cheese, and it turned out good.
Do you remember what cheese we used? Because we're talking about brands more in this group. Before, I had to kind of think about talking about brands, and now it's like we can do whatever we want in private.
It was like a block where... You know, it's like a block of cheese.
Daya, probably?
Yeah, I think so.
Daya block?
Yeah.
That's cool. And the thing with the root beer that you like to do is freeze the mugs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Just put them in the freezer.
Do you put water on them to get ice on it?
Or just rinse them out. And,
just get them a little watery and put them in the freezer. We have them in there right now. We always have our ice cream gel maker in the freezer to make ice cream whenever we want, which we're going to update all those posts. The ice cream posts are kind of old. And root beer glasses. That's a good one. I like that. See, he has such not better, but different perspective than I do. I wouldn't have thought to talk about root beers in frosty glasses. So a dad cool thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Well, I think that's it. We won't spend too much time on here. You got to get to the park before
it gets dark.
Our Bible study leaves it.
Yep.
They're waiting on you. All right, you guys, we appreciate you being here for our first installment of your daily dose of allergy encouragement, which today's theme was behind the scenes with food allergy life. And so we're going to just be showing you on Thursdays what life looks like at our house. And Judith has one quick thing. Do you make root beer floats?
We have before. Yeah.
We have.
Yep, just, you know, root beer and just, I don't know, what kind of...
Favorite ice cream.
Yeah.
Your favorite vanilla ice cream that's dairy-free.
Yeah. Tofuti or whatever the heck it was, I don't remember.
Yeah, we've had a couple that we've been able to use.
Whatever, you know the brands better.
So delicious, Tofuti, Tofuti soy. So
we
delicious.
actually took that over to our friend's house and had a root beer float party, a non-dairy root beer float party.
I forgot about that. Yeah, for our small group, we offered to bring the snack, and we did root beer floats with everybody, and nobody knew. By the time you douse dairy-free ice cream and cold root beer, I mean, it's pretty much
and put
real
cherry
thing.
on top, and I don't think we did whipped cream, but
Is that normal to have a whipped cream and cherry on root beer float?
Sure, why not?
Kids like anything sweet, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot that we did that. That was our group night, and sugared everybody up with root beer floats. Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
It was good. All right, you guys. We appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. We hope lots of you will catch it on the replay. I bet I've got some more people to add to the group, so I'm going to man the computer. And if you guys have any questions that you want to add to Dad Nights, go ahead and leave them on this post, and we will add them to Jamie's notebook of interview questions for all of our guests that are going to join us in the group this month. This is Jamie. No, I don't have to say that because we're in the group. Like, I say that whole tagline, like, we're in this together. That's for Milk Allergy Mom page. But in the group, we're just like, yo, see you guys later. See you later, friends. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.